Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's National Day falls on October 10th, and its representative offices overseas are throwing their own celebrations in the days leading up to it. What does the one in Fiji look like? Louis Watt brings us this report from the South Pacific island nation.
This is a map made of fruit grown by a Taiwan technical mission here in Fiji. And it's the centerpiece of an event that Taiwan is hosting to celebrate its National Day. China claims Taiwan and views a National Day event as sensitive. In 2020, there was an altercation after Chinese diplomats gatecrashed the event and took offense at a cake, like this one this year, that displayed the Taiwan flag. China's foreign ministry later called it a fake flag. Fiji doesn't have official relations with Taiwan, but China. And this event comes as a Chinese naval training vessel turned up in Suva's port. China says the training mission is designed to strengthen maritime practical cooperation and mutual trust with Fiji, showing that even with a change of government last year, relations between China and Fiji are still quite close. Klein Wong and Louise Watt in Suva, Fiji for TaiwanPlus.
The mayor of Taipei has become the second high-profile politician to say he'll miss Taiwan's National Day celebration. Mayor Zhang Wan-an joins former President Ma Ying-jeou. Both are members of the opposition Kuomintang, or KMT. Ma says he'll boycott the government's October 10th event because its English branding does not include Taiwan's official name, the Republic of China. Zhang says he'll be at his local government celebration instead. The row comes just 3 months before Taiwan votes in the bitterly fought January election. About 30 U.S. Air Force veterans and their families returned to Taiwan this week to remember their time posted on the island. Charlie Storer has this story.
A salute to friendships forged half a century ago. This group of U.S. Air Force veterans were once stationed in Taiwan. They've come to the Black Bat Memorial Hall in Hsinchu in the north of the country to reminisce on a time when Washington had a military alliance with Taipei.
So we have 33 people that actually came on this trip, both military members and some spouses, and we've been on a 2-week trip around Taiwan.
Jim Dwyer was a C-130 military transport pilot stationed in Taiwan during the Vietnam War. Even though Taiwan wasn't a combatant in the war, it provided an important staging post for US military forces. From Qingchuangang Air Base, or CCK, in central Taiwan, Dwyer flew airdrop, resupply and transport missions for American and Allied ground forces.
At CCK, there were 5 squadrons of C-130s. Our wing was the 374th TAC Airlift Wing, and then there was a rotational squadron that came out of the United States, out of either Dyess Air Force Base, Langley Air Force Base, McCord Air Force Base. They would come for like a 90-day rotation. So we had close to 100 C-130s at CCK at any one time, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 6,500 people, and it was all in support of operations in Vietnam.
Until 1979, the United States recognized the Republic of China on Taiwan as the government of all of China and maintained a military alliance with Taipei. That all changed when Washington switched recognition to Beijing. The US's Taiwan Defense Command shut for good shortly after, and the US military withdrew from the country. Jim met his wife during this time and now spends half the year in Taiwan as his second home. But for many of his fellow airmen, this is the first time they've been back to Taiwan in decades.
I loved it. We were here 52 years ago and thought it was a great place. And this is my first time back, and it's changed so much. But I think Taiwan is an amazing place. We love the country and we love the people, and it's wonderful to be back again.
While the official military alliance between Taiwan and the US is no more, the two sides maintain close ties. The US is Taiwan's biggest supplier of military hardware, like the F-16 fighter jet, and helps train Taiwanese troops. It's a relationship that these veterans are proud to see continue.
But I know they come here and train the Taiwan military on a regular basis, and that's a good thing. And Taiwan now has the F-16V model, and that's a very good weapon system. And I just pray and hope that Taiwan remains a free and democratic country.
The relationship with the United States has been one of the most consequential in Taiwan's history. And while governments and policies change over the years, these veterans stand as proof that people-to-people ties last a lifetime. Chris Ma, Sam Hui, Ed Moon and Charlie Storer for TaiwanPlus.
Internet freedoms around the world have declined for the 13th year in a row. That's according to a new report released by international NGO Freedom House. The annual report placed Taiwan first in the Asia-Pacific and sixth in the world for internet freedoms. The report blamed the use of AI for a worldwide increase in online disinformation campaigns, censorship, and surveillance. China, which was ranked at the bottom of the rankings for the 9th year in a row, has invested heavily in this technology. Taiwan's Interior Minister Lin Youchang has traveled to the outlying Orchid Island, which was hit hard by Typhoon Koinu. The storm has knocked out power to more than 1,000 homes. Lin says military personnel are set to arrive Saturday to help recovery efforts. Typhoon Koinu passed over Orchid Island early Thursday morning. The storm brought wind measured at up to 95.2 meters per second. That's the third strongest gust ever recorded in history.
这一次的小犬台风对于兰屿的灾害非常的大。那不管是民间或者是学校的所有的建物跟财产都受到非常大的一个受损。
A village in Taiwan's northeast is applying new tech to an old industry. In the Spring Thomas reports, they hope drones may help bring young people back to the land.
This project in Taiwan's northeastern county of Yilan is starting to bear fruit. Farmers here are using drones to improve rice harvests. It's the culmination of a 2-year collaboration between farmers and students at a local university. In addition to increasing yields, the drones also help with crop irrigation, fertilization, and data collection. But despite the apparent benefits, the farmers needed some convincing.
那年轻人在带入一些这些科技进来的时候，有时候他们会怀疑，经过这个一个比较长期的沟通，然后去用实物的去实际的做给他们看哦。
But the project is designed to tackle a different growing problem in Taiwan, its aging population. The country is set to become a super-age society by 2025, and rural areas have been particularly affected. Using drones like these will help to make up for local labor shortages, and some also hope the opportunity to work with new technology will attract more young people into agriculture.
我们做这个机队的成立，主要还是希望年轻人能回来，在地的农民，就是2代农民，他们可以组织一个团体，然后互相支援。
Using drones also has environmental benefits, such as helping to reduce waste.
针对真正少量的缺肥的植物去实施精准施肥，然后我们达到减少20%的肥料用量。
Yilan's farmers hope the success of their drone project will till the soil for similar endeavors in the country. But for now, they're happy to be reaping the rewards for plowing new ground. Justin Wu and Bryn Thomas for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan has earned more gold medals at the Asian Games. Taiwan's mixed bridge team took gold by overcoming the team from China. Zhang Zhuhan won gold in women's kayaking, beating out China's Li Lu to the top post. Lin Yuting took gold in women's boxing against Kazakhstan's Karina Ibrahimova. This makes her the first ever female Taiwanese boxer to win a gold medal at the Asian Games. And there was a gold also for 15-year-old skater Wang Youjun after beating China's Zhang Hao in inline skating. With these latest additions, Taiwan has matched its gold medal count from the 2018 Asian Games. So far, China has won the most medals in the Games, followed by Japan and South Korea. Taiwan, competing as Chinese Taipei, remains in 6th place with 17 gold, 16 silver, and 25 bronze. And thank you for watching today's What's Up Taiwan. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.